Great, the light went out in my room.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I have a lamp. So it took me a second to get it set up. Oh. So, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. I have not quite figured that out yet. But we need to do something. Might try to catch a few more fishies and then just do some story quest, I guess.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Sounds like a good enough idea. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Boop 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 boop. I don't want to mess with any of that. Okay. So I came over here to jump out this way and try to find this fishing spot right over here. Any luck? We can see it from the air. Oh, yep, they're right there. That's what we wanted. Now, does it matter which spot we fish at? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna change my marker. Thank you. So, what we want is that guy right there. Yep, the red one. We literally only want the red one. We'll probably catch some of the blue ones though, because why not? But we really only care about the red ones. For right now.
You've got it! You got it! Whoa! Nice catch!
I guess we'll go check up on the other one too.
Victory is almost ours! Whew, that was a tough fight!
Ah. I thought I saw one of those crystal flies. Guess not. I don't guess it matters which one I fly to. Or teleport to. They're both can be a little bit of a walk. Ayata. Ooh, that's a really pretty fish. Ugh, and this stupid thing's gonna be here again. Like this thing is always here. You know what, I'm just gonna ult it. Okay, now then. Let's move our marker from here to here. And let's fish. I am kind of curious about that one. That looks like it's a rare one. Okay, no, stay on, stay on. Stay, no, stay.
Whoa!
Nice. A dawn catcher. Oh, that's nice. I like the name. Red dude, why did you run?
You've got it! You got it! Whoa! Nice!
I literally just want the red one. Oh, dude.
Yeah! You nearly got it! Wow,
Stabilizer.
my stomach is rumbling already!
We like achievements.
Victory is almost ours! Whoa! Nice catch! Yeah! You nearly got him! Put it is it?
There we go. There we
Is
go.
it another Paimon?
Okay. Oh, checked out those. I wonder what's in this pond. I gotta see what all I need for the catch. That's kind of the goal, is that we're trying to get the catch for Raiden.
Thaws to reveal the gleam of the fruit upon frost-laden branches.
Ooh, there's something special on this one.
Only some tea would make this setting more complete.
And the marker is more or less correct, but we're gonna make it a little more correct. Okay, so red fish first. I think I have enough for those guys.
Whew, that was a tough fight.
I need these, yeah. There's 2 of them, and I got 3 pellets. We're good. Oh my gosh, that's the tiniest.
Steady now, it's the final stretch.
Oh my god. Whoa, that's so hard. Okay. Here we go.
You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it?
Got it.
Is it another Paimon?
There's nothing else out there that wants to be got. Hello. Nope. Okay. Well, we tried. Alrighty. Anyways, let's go do some quests, I guess. Let us do all of these. To do this, let's do this one. I do want to continue the Archon Quest. Oh yeah. I guess I could look and see what I need. Wouldn't mind that, but I'll need a bunch of other stuff for a bit. Anyways, this is what I want. I need to catch a bunch of those, and I need to catch one of these. Well, I haven't fished much in Inazuma, so it is alright. Okay. These children are very happy.
We're looking for the Great Mujina Yokai. Do you know where it lives? Great Mujina Yokai? Huh? You've never heard? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants.
Shape-shifting, you say?
One time, the Great Mujina Yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river. Sounds like a very naughty little monster.
Sounds like a trickster.
We found out how to chase it away. My dad said that the Great Mujina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when there's... So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want. This monster sounds scary. Surely your parents must be... Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the Great Mujina. So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest. Yeah. So as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe.
That sounds very convenient.
Very strange about all this, but Paimon can't say exactly what it is. Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mujina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world. We should tell them so they don't waste all their time. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go... Huh? No way. That's impossible.
My dad wouldn't lie.
To me. Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous. That's not true. The Great Mujina Yokai is Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And
Yoimiya.
she's gonna show us how to blow... Yoimiya, huh? Wait. We told her all about the Great Mujina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to... We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today...
Today is the day.
Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. But... Come on. Let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya. Wait!
Go find her. Hold on, don't go.
They didn't seem to take that very well. But Paimon was only trying to look out for them.
Well, Paimon, sometimes that's what happens.
What Yoimiya's got to do with this. Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
Yeah, let's do that. Whoa, look, there she is. The great Yoimiya herself.
Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the Great Mujina Yokai not exist? But we've never seen it for our... That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly... It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick, no matter how powerful the Great Mujina Yokai might be.
My specially made fireworks.
It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks. Got it. Thanks, Yoimiya. Oh, yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys. One each. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about. Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna... thanks, Yoimiya. Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
It's been a while.
So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone... Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist. Yeah. The first first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kids' impression of the great... So in a way, this monster is all a prank?
Surely it's a bad idea to keep that lie going.
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the great Mujina yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than... Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them.
Jeez.
I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist, I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just right. So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what. The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that. Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure! Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks... Naganohara fireworks show? Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's, well... Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an... In that
Gladly.
case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my boss. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show.
Yes, ma'am.
Is home to the Yai published. A load of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery.
Oh, we might as well just listen to the story as we go.
Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way.
True. True.
Hey, Pups, I'm back.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are the...
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganohara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something. Pops has started telling... Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too... Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like...
Much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into
Burn with
dust,
beautiful
they
colors.
burn with
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's...
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones...
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as...
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
The materials!
Yes, the material! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because he finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them. Okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something. That's my Pops. He's a good person, all right. Everyone around here respects him. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little, I thought it was
Just
because he
listens
really
cheerfully.
understood me
How
and
can you be
agreed with
deaf and
whatever
listen
I had to
cheerfully?
say. So, I told my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day. Huh? Why would you? It just makes me happy to see him smile. And it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived.
Yoimiya?
Oh, you scared me there! I thought I...
Sorry.
Hold on.
Oh, secret rendezvous, huh?
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big...
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakajiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest. An arrest warrant? Shh, keep it down. We don't want to draw... If Sakajiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again. Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous. What if the boat capsizes? If things are this bad, couldn't you just not come...
Well... But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind... I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to...
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got... Little piece of paper? Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fire, only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
That's a long time.
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high.
Thank you. This way, I still have some
All right. Well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as...
All right. I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit? Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the I see. So you had big shots helping you. I just wish the commissions could be a little bit... I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks.
Gonna have to run a few
You don't have
errands.
to join me if
Don't
you don't want to.
worry.
I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself. Oh, cool. Then let's start with Sakajiro's boat. We can chat along the way.
The boat. The
If
boat.
it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met? She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask? Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited? Because you said person and not floating child or mascot. Koichi, I'm here. How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. Wait, should we really be...
Oh, don't worry. They're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to... Yeah, you could say we're all in this...
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being...
Huh? Why is...
Because of the Sakoku decree.
Walter, yo, what's up?
Really
How's it
suspicious of
going?
any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know...
I understand. I'm sorry for driving...
Just kind of doing the story at the moment.
Don't be silly.
Wasn't really sure what else I wanted to do, and I was like, you know what? Let's continue the Archon Quests for today.
And again this time. So just consider this my way of saying, right, I'll go fetch the boat.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest...
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon. won't it?
Inazuma tradition,
You can make
after
sure
all.
New friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past.
That's a long story, actually. Maybe I'll come back to that after moving.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well.
Goimi is
take care for
adorable.
now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me.
I am kind of sad I didn't get her, but I'm alright with it.
Fireworks business these past few days.
I got Ayaka and I got Raiden, so can't complain too much.
Listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? Ugh.
Yo, thanks for the 30 stars, dude. I appreciate that. I don't know if it popped up or not. Every now and then my notifications mess up, but I heard the sound, so it should have came up.
And Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials. It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance,
She
they
talks a
never
lot,
get
don't she?
another one.
Jeez.
So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to hear
Ayaka's,
orders.
I don't think Ayaka's had this much talking.
So, what you're trying to say
Do you
is that
enjoy the work?
enjoy them? Oh, I do. I really do. Being born into a family of fireworks.
Watch
makers,
things go
I
boom.
feel like since I was a kid, what I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine. Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and let's head to the city.
Alrighty.
Question. Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
He's Paimon.
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for? Huh. You kind of have a point.
Firework material? Where am I supposed to find that at?
Ah, here we are.
Oh, never mind. This guy. That wasn't hard at all.
How's business these...
Yoi Mia, there you are. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume.
Straight to business.
Batch of
You like to
just
see
for
it.
you.
Huh? Really? How did you...
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for it.
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that.
Go under.
What about
He's-
you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya,
Mia seems like a
he probably
very
would have run away.
dependable
Aw, he was never
woman.
gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably, which is strange because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father
Kid?
must be very proud of you.
Well, she's probably like 16
Go
or
ahead
so.
and take the ore, by the way.
No, you don't.
Do they have ages
Don't
on here?
worry. Just
I'm
take it.
curious.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me.
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it.
There's no convince. All right then. If you pass on
True
my regards
businesswoman.
to your dad, tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself.
I'm actually curious to see if they have ages on the stats anywhere.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do any. When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fireworks.
Oh, okay.
They don't always listen. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need.
It's a
Next,
fireworks
just need to
store.
go find someone.
That's kind of funny. The smithy. Oh yeah, I wanted to look. Profile. Has their birthday, but it doesn't have their age. Interesting. About festivals, huh?
If I ever have the chance, I would very much like to experience the festivities of another nation with you one day. Though, I will need some guidance on local customs and etiquette.
I unlocked anything new for her. Nope. Eventually. Hey there, dude.
Mr. Aminoma, it's me.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be—
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while?
No worry. Oh, wait. Actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries.
Some worries.
How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process.
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make. If I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child.
Talkative as ever.
The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, if you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll—
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is
Important
an important
event.
event. This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryu. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, excuse me, I will be back shortly.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains! It's beautiful! I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So have Amenoma art and Naganohara fireworks been
Back in the day, It was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another. Hajime, in the future, this will...
I know.
I see bald right there. What the heck? It's weird.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
And we're off. Take a shortcut. It might not have been as short a cut as I had thought it was gonna be. But whatever.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly. Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip. I felt like I was neglecting you guys. So, when we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down and have... You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is... Yes, that's the one! I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or... So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
Track down an enemy god. Or look for my lost brother. I wonder how she'd react to that.
And to find a lost family member, too. You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough.
Slowly learning to cope.
I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. If you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose Sometimes. That's also just how it is. When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy... An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way. Don't worry, though. I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting? Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean...
Absolutely. Rest assured that the
Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed. Don't worry. I'll bring the Archon there to inspect the boat. Gosh.
That's way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to...
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there is last... Gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to to avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would...
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakujiro in. Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Maybe it does. But I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right? That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait! Oh no! Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh?
Seasoned
That's what I was
crooks.
worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis? Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a threat. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up and decided that it was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that...
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Ina's. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Fireworks would always be involved.
No matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood. To us, those memories are...
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorate. Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See?
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught.
I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once as a baby, or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
That is quite the story.
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problem, if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But...
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something...
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now... Once I started to realize that, I got restless.
Oh gosh.
I couldn't stop, so I... forget it.
What a pity. Talk to us about it! If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as the Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way... Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryo Commission, isn't he? That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they...
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakajiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go.
No time at all.
Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Pots? Pots? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier? Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
Oh, you're not gonna talk? Okay, never mind. So there's gonna be a story time, but there's not. So we'll just go on about our business.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, come on in. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, before I...
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next heir of Nagan.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all... I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't...
No worries. Say no more.
No. We can't be... I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by. It's no trouble, really.
Oh, you're such good kids. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to some...
Sure, it won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first
And delivered pickled... whatever. Tell you what, those are some big weeds.
Yeah, you got it. And
Jeez.
that should just about do it.
Them's what's some big ol' weeds.
Let's go now. Hey, Storu, how have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can match? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. But then I try some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Even if it does mean putting up with some... Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship.
Huh. They didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way...
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village.
Thank you. Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakajiro.
Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies.
50 years since what?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop, and even as it was rising up into the sky, but then it exploded, the sky lit up. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. But 50 years of being together.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days.
Ah, what a great relief.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but...
Sakujiro.
Huh?
He was our boy's best friend when they... They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all. You know what children are like. They get terribly...
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be... But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way...
What a strange coincidence! I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do. Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up, well...
Interesting.
If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds...
Yes.
I think after all these years...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Oh, she's not gonna talk anymore, then we might as well do a little teleport.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryou...
Huh? What, Pops? Are you alright? They didn't...
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't... But they didn't listen. It seemed like... Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape...
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind, Pops. Did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. Reading names. Son, the Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stove.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you.
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's try.
Come with me. Let's track them down. We're looking for clues. We're looking for clues.
It's Mochizaka and his friends. Let's ask them. Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Do-do-do-do.
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later. Aren't you gonna play? I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love. Yay! We're gonna get candy! Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Yep, we did. It looked... Are they trying to catch a monster too? No, don't worry. It's all just to big be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now, and... We will! We'll be on our best behavior,
Especially for you.
the right way. Let's get going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryo Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk-
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting-
Ugh, what a nuisance!
She's about to beat him up. We about to fight? Oh!
Time for a light show!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
Boom. What if I can see? Oh, I can see her stats. Oh, 2K. Okay, that's not bad. Level 86. Artifacts, elemental bursts, burst increase. Okay, well. Oh, okay. Talents. Nice.
That didn't count!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
Go Bishop down!
Boom. Do boop. Fire.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that! The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't
Jeez.
waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a...
Never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate,
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryo Commission. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to him?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryo Commission. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are—
What are you talking about? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like I can see it in your faces. You both have so...
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it.
He likes to get into everybody's business, apparently.
I will not stand by and watch when you have any Keisuke. You seem to like settling things with a duel, so if I win, then you need to say every... And the same goes for you, Sakujiro.
Use a bow, woman.
If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly. If you don't say anything now, you may never...
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro.
Yoimiya.
I accept.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Backup? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it!
Boop.
Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
I really probably should just use...
There is no escape! Take flight!
Not even gonna use Yoimiya in this.
My apologies!
Easy duel.
Sir, they are too strong!
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away.
Yes, sir!
Young lady, you are just as obstinate. Why were you so convinced that we had things?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something, and that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to... Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that it wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done... I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left...
1, 2, 3, 4... How many elements are there? 6 or 7? They've only been to a few places. Oh, quite a few though.
I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and...
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of change?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should...
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I...
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of this. I do wonder. The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say?
Don't worry about that. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next.
An inscrutable silence.
I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions
But I think you did the right thing. And look.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud,
Loud and
reckless,
reckless.
maybe, but you live up to the By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the...
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakajiro...
Ah, never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakajiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of...
And don't miss out on the start of the show.
Yoimiya! The way you took command... What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last Sakajiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship. But anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My boss
Fireworks,
also has the firework I want to
fireworks.
give to you.
Fireworks. I could just climb the rock, but, you know, doing this is just as fun. Fireworks. Boat away, sir. Boat away.
Huh? No.
That's a pretty good view right there.
Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya? Shh. Huh? Oh. That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you. Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon! That's what I wanted to hear! I was hoping no matter where your journey takes you and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me. You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet. Oh, I could hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right? Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage.
Hate how she just said his name.
And for Keisuke and Sakajiro...
Why did you say it differently then?
Oh yeah, right! As for me, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still have... Seriously? Huh. Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on any... It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then also consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the... If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled. You know, I don't really think about complicated things, but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Ooh. To be continued.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Heine's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As you...
Do I have enough for a roll? Oh, I do. Give me the weapon. No, not the weapon I was wanting.
I think I'll stay here for a... Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige. Matsuzaka and the others are... Also, I want to go and ask, and over the next few days, that includes you and...
So, I wonder... Can I unlock it? Let me unlock it! Oh, the following day. Okay, so we can go ahead. Is this the right place? I don't think it is. Oh wait, no it is. I got to go over here. Enter. Let's do this. Cutscene.
How strange. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again. Toma? Hey, you can come out now. Oh, not a peep. Huh. What's got Taro Maru?
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you.
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today, to mark the 100th and the 100th vision bearer in question. The one who will have the...
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for...
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they would... This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're big... And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro...
There is no other option. I must act with haste. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were... But... Okay, I'll...
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line.
We aren't about to mess up here. I got this. Oh, let's go. Time to finally meet the next Archon, even though I'm currently playing as her. I want to do this and then do the story chapter, because that'd be cool. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity.
I have a better sword.
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Just take us to freaking Shadow Realm. Okay, 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 okay.
You are that which is furthest from eternity.
Oh my gosh, stop! Oh!
Ready, steady, go!
Hold on.
Like dead.
Whirling snow, Kamisato art, Sumetsu!
Where'd she go?
Inferior.
Ooh!
My apologies. Unthinkable.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Inferior.
Am I even actually supposed to be able to win this?
Shine down. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Take flight.
Hold on. I was not prepared for this in the slightest. Oh my gosh.
My apologies.
Chill, woman. Jeez.
Go, Barbara, go!
This ends now.
Oh. Oh gosh. Hey, hold on. I need something that's gonna give her a lot.
Inferior. Evasion is futile.
So rude.
Bro. I feel like just because of how hard she's hitting, this is supposed to be a like. I'm not supposed to be able to beat her right now. Wonder what happens if I do. I'd have to play so passively to do that though.
This ends now. Fight! Influence. Iluka!
Speed of light.
Instabilities
To
will
the
be
chase.
removed.
Much remains unfinished.
Okay, she just died, so that means I should be able to heal her. And I don't think this used. And then let's also use this.
Unthinkable.
I have a cryo. No.
You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Oh, okay, so I was just supposed to fight until I couldn't fight anymore. Or until the cutscene activated. That was a good jump. Jeez.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Next time, I will strike twice. Okay. Well. See?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore Tea House is the safest place for me to hide. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sanganamiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island.
Ooh,
Currently,
a
it's
grand
subordinate
priestess.
Kodo, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance. So your dealings with us would... but you're different. So that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance... The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point. So be sure to stay on your guard at all times. Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission... Let's get out of here!
Did we give him his vision back? No idea. Nothing to see here, just the Shogun running through. How's everyone doing? Doing all right? Yep. Okay, good. Everything good? Yep. Very good, very good, very good.
I heard they added a couple more people, but most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our...
I wonder... Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol.
Fair point.
Northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are.
Keep asking around. All we did was spy. We didn't even ask around. What do you mean?
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back, and that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who and anyone. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together?
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the resistance.
Okay. I guess it doesn't matter which one I teleport to. Oh yeah, I never did find that other Sealy. I'm sure I'll find it eventually, I guess.
Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out. Unthinkable!
I need to train harder. Bested.
Ope. Pepe.
Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppe. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. So, you aren't dressed like resistance fighters? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring... As you can see, the goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally... As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango no Miya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro, and... If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able... I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have...
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the...
Are you serious? That's... incredible! You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate Samurai was as... Anyway, we shouldn't delay.
We shouldn't delay. I wonder, what does she have? Nope, it definitely is different. Oh, I was like, ascend. Constellation. I wish you could check the other constellations without having to, like, actually change. I'm definitely not walking that far. Ooh, that almost ended up pretty not good. Boop, 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 boom. Boop, boop, doo, 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 doo.
Speed of light.
Well, that's definitely an issue. I really thought he was gonna hit that bomb. That would have been great. I say it should get me out of
This is
combat
what
at some
happened, General
point.
Goro. I was surrounded by shogunate samurai, and they can use the elements without a vision. There was
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to tell me. Why do you wish to join us? You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bear. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a shogunate samurai It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their
Mysterious flying pet.
Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know this. I'll make sure you get a warm, resistant. Let's start with the field hospital. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield along.
Hey, look, it's me. It's your girl. The Shogun. Fine, don't look at me. See if I care.
Is this a new recruit?
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Tepe, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right.
Holding our own.
At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did...
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. I heard she even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to—
Amazing work, both. Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better.
That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast.
Sure, no.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy.
Well, it's 4 o'clock.
Thanks for your help. Have you decided which
Yeah, let's go with the bug.
All right. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a...
Ow, ow. Huh? Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Tepe. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some
sparring. You have a one-track mind, seriously. But when you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged...
Just glad we were able to help. All right, I'm gonna continue.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front.
The training grounds. That reminds me.
I don't think you need to worry about me going to the training grounds for right now. We jump over.
Oh, another miss. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10.
Bullseye?
Only one hit the...
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that how hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. With progress like this, who knows when...
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already... I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves.
Come on, guys. Less complaining. More train...
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come in battle. She single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much... And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery.
Is that true? We promised not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration...
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you...
Don't have anybody that's a bow user. Alright.
In the name of the princessin.
In the name of the princessin. Easy.
Well, there you have it. I told you. Incredible. I think my posture was off and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment.
Those few. Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned, at least this time, I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll be... Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday... My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and the actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined... Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practice.
Stay focused. With us hold... Now then, let me show you... Where should we head...
Sir, we've got trouble. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't...
What? Impossible. We'd better go assess the situation.
Alright, time to battle. Wait. Wait. No. Ah, dang it.
By royal.
Well, it's not the worst thing in the world, I guess.
I've lost. Well, we managed to hold them off. We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. Unless they must have an informant, feeding them intelligence. Our priority is finding the agent and protect.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby. Before attacking through the gaps, and I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to... Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us.
A contest, you say?
I'll take care of it.
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the Resistance. But I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and...
Why are you so insistent about being...
It's just like General Goro said. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the Resistance, but who wouldn't... Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back. If all goes well, we might just be a...
Let's go. Run, 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 run.
Strange? I don't...
We've had a change of plans. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kut has for us. It's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed. The situation is becoming grim. For now, we can only...
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to...
Jeez, way over there. My goodness, my goodness. Let's go. Might as well heal up Ayaka a little bit on the way there. All right.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us.
So that's why you brought reinforcements.
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun, but the way I see it, she is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. She means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Tepe and the Traveler. What are you doing here? It would appear our time to fight side by side.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving a sign that you choose to show up here. Proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could come. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you.
Well, what do you...
You're not even gonna let me fight her? You're gonna make me fight some rando?
Shine down! Whirling snow!
That's it? Oh gosh, dude, that was so easy. Are they gonna get harder as I go?
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the Almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
Next.
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
Next.
Train harder.
Stronger than I anticipated. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Ooh, cutscene. Big man.
No!
Why is she like pulling her bow? Didn't even have an arrow.
Stand firm! Hold the line!
Oh ho ho!
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
Easier.
You can afford all these
Oh.
mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Look at her.
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself.
Please do.
I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha, I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point?
No immediate plans.
In that case, shall we continue our... Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan.
I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend. Thank you for all your efforts so far. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
With them gloves. Those gloves? They have to be gloves. Well, alrighty then. Wait, does that mean I can now... No, probably not. Yeah, I have to like completely finish the stuff, which is fine. Let's claim all those. Claim fishing. Be it. Claim our mail. And do another pull. Just to see that good old friend, the blue.
I guarantee you, only the Alcor could pull off an ambush as quietly as... Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see you. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain Beto's crew. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me. I'll have your back.
I'm surprised she didn't put for a price.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. As expected, you seem to have given them... I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun? I trust she's as oppressive as ever. The Musono Hitotachi. Are there truly those who can withstand it? Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head on.
Yeah. So, you want to give me your vision, Beto? You want to give me that vision? Right there? Where am I going? Navigate. Might as well continue just a wee bit more. Actually, you know what? It's been 2 hours. I think that'll probably be good enough for today. We got quite a bit done. Didn't need to go fight that thing some more, which I really don't want to do, but I need to. Guess I need to do that some more too when I get the chance. At any rate, thanks for tuning in, and yeah. Hope you all have a wonderful night.